Chosen ones, stay alert in this very moment, or you may later look back with deep regret over every breath you allowed to slip away in distraction. Keep your focus right here. I am speaking to you with a strong sense of urgency that should not be ignored, because what is forming around you right now is not ordinary, and it will not slow down to match your comfort level. There is a stirring inside your spirit, a quiet movement within your chest, and it is not fear. It is an awakening rising to the surface. This message is not here to harm you, but to awaken you before something passes by that was meant to completely change your life. If you turn away at this moment, you risk missing the very opportunity that has been prepared just for you. The moment that carries your breakthrough, your protection, and your next step forward. Stay present and listen carefully, because what you are about to understand will change how you see everything that has been happening in your life. Write Amen to confirm your alignment. You are not here by accident, and these words are not just random noise. Your attention is being called because something has already started shifting in your life. Even if you cannot fully see it yet, doors are quietly opening. Harm is being moved away from your path, and people and situations are being rearranged behind the scenes without your awareness. But if you ignore this moment, if you push it aside and continue as if nothing matters, you may miss the alignment that has been placed before you. That is why this message carries such intensity, because it is not meant for everyone. It is meant specifically for you. Take a moment right now and press like on this video, because this moment carries weight, and your response holds more value than you may realize. I am not here to scare you, but to protect you from the burden of regret that can sit heavily on your heart. There are moments in life when everything depends on whether you choose to pay attention or not, and you have reached one of those important points. The confusion you have faced, the delays that frustrated you, and the quiet struggles you endured were not without purpose. They were shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you so that when this moment arrived, you would be able to recognize it. But being ready is not enough. Awareness must come with it, and awareness requires your full focus. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because your heart stayed open even when life tried to close it. You went through situations that others never saw, and you carried burdens that others could not understand. Every tear, every silent prayer that never left your lips but echoed inside your spirit was seen. And now the response is not far away. It is direct and immediate, calling you to stay present. Do not let distraction take this away from you. Distraction is a silent thief that makes you look away at the exact moment everything starts to shift in your favor. It tells you this is just another thought, just another video, just another voice. But deep inside, you already feel that this is different. That feeling within you, that sense of being seen and spoken to, is real. That is the connection reaching you exactly where you are. You need to understand what regret truly feels like, because you are not meant to carry it. Regret is not just sadness. It is the heavy realization that something meant for you was missed. It is the weight of knowing you were called, you were invited, you were guided toward something greater, yet you chose not to listen. This message is strong because it is meant to help you avoid that outcome. You are meant to move forward with clarity, not look back with sorrow. Type 99 if you believe there is something specific unfolding in your life right now that you may have been overlooking. It may seem small or uncertain, but it is connected to something much greater. You have been feeling a shift, a change in the energy around you. Conversations feel different. Opportunities are showing up in unexpected ways, and even your thoughts are beginning to change. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. This is preparation meeting opportunity. Slow down your thoughts and notice what is being placed in front of you. Not everything requires force. Not everything needs to be chased. Some things are meant to be recognized, accepted, and stepped into with awareness. You have been relying on your own strength, and while that strength has taken you far, now you are being asked to trust guidance beyond your own urgency. There are worries you have carried that have already been handled. There are situations that could have caused harm that have already been redirected. You may not see it yet, but you are more protected than you realize. And because of that protection, you are also being positioned to receive what is coming, positioned to step into what has been prepared, positioned to move forward in a way that may not fully make sense now, but will make sense later. Do not turn away from this moment. Do not ignore it. You are being called into awareness because what comes next requires your presence. If you stay attentive and connected, clarity will follow. You will recognize opportunities others miss. You will avoid paths that lead to harm. You will move with a sense of direction that goes beyond logic. This guidance is not far from you. It is near, steady, protective, and preparing you. Even in times when you felt alone, there was shaping happening beyond what you could see. Now the call is not for fear, but for attention, because attention is where transformation begins. What you focus on in this season will decide what you step into next. That is why you are being pulled back into focus again and again, reminded not to drift away. There were moments in your past when you ignored small nudges within you. You felt something was not right, or that something was meant for you, but you moved past it because it did not seem urgent. Those moments were not meaningless. They were lessons, teaching you to recognize that inner voice. Now the situation carries more importance, and your clarity must be stronger. Trust that quiet knowing within you, even when it cannot be explained. Type 99 if you trust God. You are standing at the edge of change, even if you have not fully realized it yet. The patterns in your life are shifting, and what once worked for you no longer fits with where you are going. This is not failure, this is transition. What no longer belongs is being removed so that what truly belongs can take its place without resistance. But if you keep holding on to what you are meant to release, you will feel stuck, and that heaviness will begin to settle in your heart. There are people around you who may not understand what you are going through. They may not see the transformation within you, and they may question your choices. Do not let their lack of understanding create confusion within you. You are not being led by their perspective. You are being guided by something deeper that is shaping your future in ways they cannot understand. Learn to tell the difference between noise and guidance. Noise is loud, constant, and draining. It pulls your attention in every direction and leaves you feeling unsure. Guidance is quiet, steady, and clear. It does not rush you, but it also does not leave you confused. When you feel that calm clarity within, that is where your next step is. There is something you have been hesitating about. You have felt the push to move forward, to decide, to act. But you have been waiting for perfect certainty. Perfect certainty is not needed. Trust is what is required. Trust that the path has already been prepared. Trust that clarity will come as you move, not before. Type 99 to receive blessings. You are not alone in this process. Even when everything feels still, movement is happening beyond what you can see. Things are being arranged. Doors are opening in ways that will make sense when you arrive. Paths that would have led to harm are being closed. Every delay you experienced was not denial. It was protection and timing working together. Do not let impatience push you out of alignment. When you rush, things feel heavier. When you move with guidance, even difficult steps carry peace. That peace is your sign that you are on the right path. There is also something within you that must be released. It is the fear of making the wrong choice. That fear has been holding you back, causing hesitation at every step. But perfection is not required. Willingness is what opens the way. Willingness to listen, to trust, and to move when guided. You have been through experiences that shook your confidence. Things did not always turn out as expected, and those moments left their mark. But those moments were lessons, not limits. Confidence is now being rebuilt within you, not just in your own strength, but in your connection to guidance. That connection will lead you forward. Pay attention to what is happening around you right now. There are signs, small but clear, showing that change is happening. Opportunities are appearing. Conversations are opening doors. Your thoughts are becoming clearer and more aligned. This is preparation turning into action. Stay present. Do not drift into distraction. This is a time to sharpen your focus, not lose it. Pay attention to your surroundings, your thoughts, and your emotions. Everything is guiding you toward what comes next. You are being placed in position for something that requires your full attention and trust. It will ask for your complete focus and your willingness to move forward without hesitation. When that moment comes, you will recognize it through the clarity you are feeling now. Strength is being built inside you for what lies ahead. Every challenge has added to this preparation. Nothing you went through was wasted. There is also protection around you that you may not fully see. Situations that could have gone wrong did not. Paths that could have taken you away were avoided. Guidance was present even when you were not aware of it. You have been protected in ways you will understand more clearly with time. This is why your attention matters right now, because what is coming is not something meant to be missed. You have been brought here with purpose. Preparation has been happening within you even when you did not realize it. Do not doubt what you are feeling. This is confirmation that you are being guided. Stay aware, stay focused, and stay present. As you keep moving forward, clarity will grow stronger. What once felt uncertain will become clear. What once felt far away will come closer and within your reach. A moment is coming where a choice will show up. It will not look dramatic or loud, but it will carry a deeper impact than it seems on the surface. Many people miss these kinds of moments because they expect something obvious and intense. But guidance often moves quietly, through simple chances that are easy to overlook or ignore. That is why your attention is being called once again. Do not turn away from it. Type 99. If you trust in Jesus, you may have been shaped by past experiences to expect struggle before success. While it is true that growth can come through challenges, not everything meant for you will arrive through hardship. Some things will come with peace, clarity, and a calm sense of knowing. Learn to trust that peace. Understand that this calm feeling is guidance leading you forward. There is a quiet change happening inside your mind. Your perspective is widening. Your understanding is becoming deeper. Situations that once felt confusing are now starting to make more sense. This shift is not something you created only by your own effort. It is an inner renewal that is unfolding within you. Your thinking is being reshaped so you can move ahead without being limited by old patterns. Still, there is a pull that tries to bring you backward. It shows up as doubt and uncertainty. It is that inner voice that questions if you are ready, if you are worthy, or if you can handle what is coming next. That voice is not from me. I would not guide you towards something and then leave you unprepared. If I have chosen you, then I have also given you what you need to succeed. If I have called you forward, then I have already strengthened you for the path ahead. Type 99 to confirm. The relationships around you are also starting to shift. Some people will come closer, naturally aligning with the direction your life is taking. Others will slowly move away, not because of conflict, but because their path no longer matches yours. This is not something to be sad about, even if it feels difficult sometimes. It is a necessary adjustment. It creates space for what truly belongs in your next chapter. Holding on to what is being released will only create resistance, and that resistance will make things feel heavier than they need to be. Trust that what is leaving is making space for something better for your journey. Trust that nothing is removed without a reason. There is also a stronger sense of protection around you now. You may not always see it directly, but you will notice it through what happens. Situations that could have harmed you will pass without effect. Opportunities that are not meant for you will close quickly, even if they seemed attractive at first. This is not rejection. This is guidance. You are being directed away from what does not belong to you, so you can move freely toward what does. You are stepping into a phase where confusion starts to fade and clarity begins to grow. What once felt complicated will become easier to understand. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will begin to feel simple and manageable. This happens because you are learning to stay aware, to observe, and to remain present in each moment. The more present you are, the clearer everything becomes. There is an important truth about timing that you need to understand. Timing is not only about when something happens, it is also about when you are ready to receive it. There were things you wanted before that did not come into your life, and you wondered why. Now you are starting to see that you were not ready to hold those things without losing balance. Now you have become stronger, more aware, and more aligned. Now you are ready. Do not rush this process. When you try to move too fast, you step outside the rhythm meant to support you. But when you move with patience, you stay within that natural flow. That flow will guide you forward without force. It will open doors without struggle and lead your steps without confusion. There is also a purpose in your life that is becoming clearer. Even if you cannot fully explain it yet, you can feel it in quiet moments, in reflection, and in the awareness that you are no longer meant to live the way you once did. This purpose is not something you need to chase. It is something you grow into, and that growth is already happening. You have been protected from situations that could have broken you. You have been guided through experiences that could have taken you far from where you are meant to be. Even when your choices were not fully aligned, you were redirected. Your path was corrected, and you were brought back again. This is not because you are perfect. It is because you are chosen. Being chosen does not mean your life will be free from challenges. It means your life carries meaning. It means your steps are guided, even when the path is unclear. It means you are being strengthened for what you are meant to carry. There will come a time when you look back and understand why everything happened the way it did. You will see how delays protected you. You will notice how closed doors redirected you. You will understand how difficult seasons made you stronger. That understanding will bring peace, because you will see that nothing was wasted. For now, keep your focus on the present moment. This is where your strength is. This is where clarity exists. This is where your next step is waiting. Do not get lost in what has already passed, and do not become anxious about what has not yet come. Stay grounded. Stay aware. Stay connected. There is a quiet process happening around you that is more important than it appears. It does not announce itself loudly or demand attention. Instead, it shows itself through patterns, timing, and natural alignment. You are being guided into a place where you no longer need to struggle to force things to happen. Instead, you will begin to recognize when something is meant for you, and you will step into it with confidence and peace. Type 99 to claim miracles. You have spent a long time trying to understand why certain things did not work out. You questioned your choices, your direction, and even your worth. Now, you are beginning to see that those moments were not failures. They were redirections. They were adjustments that protected you from situations that would have taken more from you than they could ever give back. What once felt like loss is now showing itself as protection. There is a strength growing inside you that becomes clearer over time. It is not loud or seeking attention. It is a steady confidence that comes from knowing you are not alone. You are learning to trust that you are being guided even when you cannot see the full picture. That trust will carry you through uncertain times and help you stay steady as everything around you changes. Type 99 to receive guidance. You are also learning to let go of control in a way that feels new. For a long time, you believed everything depended on your effort, your persistence, and your constant worry about getting things right. Now, you are beginning to understand that not everything needs force. Some things require surrender. Some things require you to step back and allow what has already been prepared to come into your life at the right time. There is a balance you are starting to understand. You are not meant to do nothing, and you are not meant to do everything. You are meant to act when guided and to wait when stillness is needed. This balance keeps you aligned and helps you move forward without losing your peace. You will start to notice changes in how you react to situations. What once disturbed you will no longer affect you the same way. You are becoming more observant, more patient, and more grounded. This is not weakness. This is growth. This is strength becoming calmer and more steady. Opportunities will begin to appear in ways that feel unexpected. These opportunities will not bring confusion. Instead, they will come with a quiet sense of certainty, a feeling that you are stepping into something that truly belongs in your life. Pay attention to that feeling. Do not hesitate. That feeling is your sign to move forward. You must also understand that not everything that looks good is meant for you. Some opportunities may appear attractive, but carry a weight that does not match your path. Pay attention to how things feel, not just how they look. What is truly meant for you will bring clarity, not confusion. You are being shaped in ways that prepare you for greater responsibility. Your thoughts, your choices, and your actions are being refined. This is intentional. You are being prepared for something that requires deeper awareness, stronger direction, and greater trust. There will also be moments when it feels like nothing is happening. In those moments, it may seem like progress has stopped. But even in stillness, movement is happening. Things are being arranged, paths are being cleared, and details are coming together. Just because you cannot see it does not mean it is not real. Trust that even in stillness, you are moving forward. You are no longer the same person you used to be. Your perspective has changed, your understanding has grown, and your reactions have evolved. This is not temporary. This is a lasting transformation. As you continue moving forward, you will begin to see how everything you have experienced has shaped who you are today. There is also a sense of peace slowly settling within you. It may not be constant yet, but it is becoming more frequent. This peace does not depend on what is happening around you. It comes from your connection, your awareness, and your understanding that you are being guided. The more connected you remain, the stronger that peace will become. Do not underestimate what is happening inside you. This is not a small shift. It is the foundation for what is ahead. Every moment of awareness, every act of trust, and every choice to stay present is strengthening that foundation. When the time comes to step into what has been prepared for you, you will not feel overwhelmed. You will feel ready. You are also learning how important your focus is. What you focus on shapes your experience. When your attention is on confusion, you feel lost. When your attention is on clarity, direction begins to appear. This is why your focus is being redirected. Your attention is the gateway to what comes next. There will be moments when everything becomes clearer than ever before. You will see connections you did not notice before. You will understand why things happened the way they did. In those moments, you will feel deep gratitude because you will realize that you were being guided the entire time. For now, your role is simple, but it requires discipline. Stay aware, stay present, stay connected. Do not ignore what is happening. Do not dismiss what you feel. Everything happening now is leading you towards something prepared with care and purpose. You are changing the way you respond to life. Instead of reacting quickly, you are pausing, observing, and choosing carefully. This is not random. It is the result of everything you have gone through and everything that has been built inside you. You are becoming someone who moves with intention, not impulse. Type 99 to stay aligned. You are also noticing a shift in your energy. You are no longer drawn to the same distractions or patterns that once filled your time. What once held your attention now feels empty, and what once felt distant now feels important. This is a sign of growth. This is a sign that your focus is moving toward what truly matters. Understand this clearly. You cannot step into what is meant for you while still holding on to what belongs in your past. This is not about forgetting everything that happened. It is about not letting it control you anymore. Take the lessons, but let go of the weight. There will be moments where you are tested, not to break you, but to confirm your growth. You will face situations similar to ones you have faced before. The difference will be in how you respond. Where fear once led you, clarity will now guide you. Where hesitation once held you back, confidence will now move you forward. Type 99 to release fear. You are not required to be perfect. You are required to stay aware. Awareness keeps you aligned. It helps you recognize what belongs in your life and what does not. When you remain aware, you do not need to overthink every decision. You begin to trust what you feel, and that trust leads you forward with peace instead of confusion. There is also a strength inside you that will continue to grow. You will stand firm where you once felt unsure. You will speak clearly where you once stayed silent. You will walk away from what does not serve you without needing to explain yourself. This is not distance, this is growth. Pay attention to how things begin to come together. What once felt scattered will start to align. What once felt delayed will begin to move forward. This is not because everything suddenly changed, but because you have reached a point where you are ready. Timing and readiness are coming together, and that connection creates real movement forward.